that's when the creator anxiety started to hit.
Hello and welcome to a brand new experience. Which, I mean, I've said that before. I've said that I was going to make changes and made 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 changes. But that's what happens when you make content for 10 years. Okay? Hi, I'm Jepson, and welcome to the brand new relaunch of the vlog channel. The way that I've decided to do this, just to kind of preface this whole thing, the way that I've decided to do this is totally uncut videos thrown directly at your face, with my stream of thoughts at you. I've done a couple of these over on my Patreon page over the last month, and I made like 4, and only 2 of them got released. And so if you're a patron, go check those out if you haven't seen them yet. A little bit of like sort of a thought process of my whole process of my creative process. But before we get too much further with any of the explanation of what's going on here on the channel, you're probably asking questions like, why am I subscribed to this channel? And what the heck is going on? And where's the gaming channel? And what's going on with everything in the world? And I won't be able to answer every question in this video, but if you have a question for me, leave it below, and in the next video, I'll answer a bunch. And then after that, I'm going to be answering just like Patreon questions. So the goal is going to be to do 3 uncut vlogs every week, 2 of which will go on Patreon, 1 of which will go on this channel. And so if you're a patron, you'll get 2 extra vlogs, and in those vlogs, I'll ask some questions, and I'll gather some questions from you guys to answer in future vlogs. I also want to say, and I'm going to make a video separate about this, but I'm kind of over the term vlog a little bit. It's been so ingrained in our YouTube culture for so long that I want to do something a little different with this channel, and I want to make it feel more unique to me. And one of the things that I've learned over the last few years, because I've been doing Twitch for about 5 years now, full time, like that's been basically my full-time income has come entirely from Twitch. And so I've been doing straight live content right to your face for too long now. And so when I go to sit down to make something that I need to edit later, I am really out of practice with that. And I think the reason for that is that I'm thinking too much about the edit later. So I talked about this on Patreon the other day, but I just wanted to like reiterate that one of the things that I want to do with these uncut vlogs is practice not having to edit anything, if that makes sense. Because if I edit, I find that I over-edit myself, and I am unhappy with the final edit, or I'm unhappy with something that I said or did. And so in order for me to get over that fear, I just need to make something that I'm not going to cut. And, you know, I don't want to like talk too much about the process here, because that's going to be saved for the Patreon page. But for today's video, I want to talk a little bit about creator anxiety, which I talked a little bit about on Patreon the other day too. And it kind of kicked into gear into my brain a thought about why I haven't been making YouTube videos. And I figured that would be a great place to start with the first like return vlog to this channel. And so what do I mean by creator anxiety? So when you're putting yourself out there and your creative thoughts out there every day of your life for over a decade, your entire self-worth becomes what people think about your thoughts. And that's not a healthy way to like approach it at all. And I find that over the last handful of years, I've gone through these like really deep depression phases of, you know, not feeling good enough as a content creator, not making enough stuff. You know, I get messages from people all the time that are like, you know, or I don't get as many anymore, but I used to get a bunch of messages like, what's going on with this channel? This channel is dead. You know, my gaming channel is dead. And I'm like, no, I'm on Twitch and I'm just having a good time on Twitch. And then every time people go over to the Twitch channel, they're like, oh, wow, this is so fun. So I guess what I want to do is bring the spirit of the Twitch channel to my YouTube channels. And the way that I'm going to do that, and I'll talk a bit about more details about what I'm going to be doing here, but I'm going to be going through a little bit of a rebranding with my gaming stuff on YouTube. And originally, it was going to be the other way around. Before the pandemic started, the plan was to focus on the gaming channel, okay, and then build up onto the vlog channel here, which used to be called Another Angle. We'll talk about that in another video. I decided to rebrand it to just Jepson, which is my name. And the gaming channel is going to be rebranded slightly as well. I really want to start a new era of this vlog and the gaming channel and the Twitch channel. And I had come up with sort of a plan of how to do that. And then I was like, okay, well, we're going to be moving. And once I move, then I'm going to do this thing. And then the pandemic happened and thoughts changed and my perspective changed about what's important to me and what's important in my life. And so my plans changed a bit to go along with it, which delayed things even further. So that's one thing. But the real reason why I haven't been making anything on YouTube is because of creator anxiety. And I feel this even with Twitch. Like sometimes I have a hard time just hitting the go live button on my live stream because I feel like I'm going to be inadequate in some way. Like I'm going to be not entertaining. I'm not going to be funny. I'm not going to be interesting. I'm not going to have anything to say or come up with, to talk about. Or there's always the fear of, is this even a game that people want to watch me play? Is this even something that people still want to watch me do? Because I've seen the numbers fluctuate for years and years and years. And so, I mean, already you can tell that there's some sort of level of anxiety in the fact that I'm asking myself these questions before I even hit go live. And I think that by talking about it with the patrons, it has opened my mind to the possibility of just getting things out there, just putting it out there, getting it out there, starting to do something, because even if it's not great, even if it's not perfect, because there is no such thing as perfect. I think I've developed over the years a little bit of a perfectionism, and nothing is perfect, and nothing is ever going to be exactly up to snuff. And you can always. And the other thing I also learned. Sorry, this is totally coming off as rambly. I'm guessing, but the other thing I've learned is that I lost my train of thought. That happened. All right. Well, anyway, creator anxiety. I get that with YouTube too. Anytime I go to make a YouTube video, and sometimes I even finish a video. I have finished several videos, gaming, vlogs, etc. I have finished videos that I did not release simply because I was worried that people just wouldn't find it entertaining. And of course, then by the time that I decide, eventually enough time goes by and I'm like, okay, well, that's old enough now that definitely nobody would care. And so I just put it off in a file somewhere deep in my computer, and sometimes it gets deleted or whatever, and it's gone in the ether and my brain forgets about it and I move on. But that's not a great way to do it, because nothing comes out for you guys. Like, yeah, I get to get the satisfaction of making something, but I don't get the satisfaction of putting it out there and seeing what people think about it. And the reason for that is because I keep asking myself all these questions, like, am I entertaining enough? Am I going to say something interesting that people find interesting and want to like with their thumbs and subscribe to the channel and click the bell and all that? Yeah, I mean, I ask myself these questions all the time, but I also acknowledge that YouTube is a totally different landscape than it was 5 years ago. YouTube is a totally different landscape than it was 10 years ago. And so I feel like every 5 years or so, I got to reinvent myself. And considering I pretty much started my YouTube career, which wasn't a thing when I started, but YouTube career in about 2010. That's when I first started making money. Before that, I was doing just videos for free for years because there wasn't a thing I could make money at. But once I started being able to make money at it, it changed my perspective on it. It changed other people's perspective on it. And it grew and grew and grew. And then, about 5 years ago, I was going to get married to my wife, Brooke, who we got married, and now we've been together for almost 8 years. We've been married for about 5 years. And during that whole process, I'm buying a ring and we're getting married and doing all this stuff. And that takes time and money, and she's Canadian, so we had to go through immigration as well. And some of you might remember like the old vlogs around that time when I was going through a lot of that stuff. And that was my whole focus, right? That was my whole focus of my life, was that and figuring that out and what to do with that. Of course, we were successful in figuring it all out and successful in earning the money that we needed to pay for all of this stuff. And then when I was finally ready to start doing the YouTube thing again, I go back to YouTube and everybody's like freaking out that I haven't been making things consistently or doing things consistently. And, you know, and so then that's when the creator anxiety started to hit. And I started asking myself, like, you know, am I even entertaining people? Do people really want to watch me? And the answer is yes, you are entertaining, and people do want to watch you. It's just you were not consistent, and you did not do things, and you didn't put anything out there for people to even look at. So how could you even know? So that's where I'm at now. So the goal is with this channel is I'm going to make 10 to 15 minute videos like this, uncut, on my phone. I'm downgrading my setup a little bit. I had this like 4K camera. I have it. I'll probably use it for some things, but I'm just going to do it on my phone with the microphone that I use for my live streams, so I feel comfortable, right? You know, I'm in my domain. And we're just going to see where this goes, okay? Like I said before, if you have any questions about me or the life that I've been living while I've not been making YouTube videos, or if you have questions about what I've been doing on Twitch or questions about what I'm going to do in the future, leave them down in the comments below, and I will make a video. Honestly, I'll make a video like, let's say, what's today? Saturday? Let's make a video on Wednesday. Okay, we'll make a Wednesday video, or maybe Monday. Saturday, that's enough days, right? You guys, is 2 days enough for you guys to leave comments below? God, I've been streaming on Twitch for too long. I'm just expecting an answer back immediately, but I have to wait now. God, follow the Twitch channel too. It's really fun. You're missing out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. Lots more information about what I'm changing and what I'm doing. We're gonna go through a rebrand together, and hopefully bring life back to this channel and the gaming channel over the course of the next few months together. And I really do think that things are different this time, and I think that you'll see that in the next few videos that I release on this channel, because I'm going to talk about exactly what I've been doing and how I've been approaching this creator anxiety thing. And honestly, the creator anxiety is really just regular anxiety, except that my entire life revolves around creating things, so I call it creator anxiety. So I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but I think that will be a great topic to start with on this channel, because, you know, so many people are feeling that right now, especially other creators, other content creators. But everybody's feeling anxious right now. And so why not just talk about it? That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel. And if you enjoyed this, leave a comment below. Like the video. Subscribe to this channel. Lots more vlogs. And definitely some gaming stuff to come. But also check out the Twitch channel, because the last like month or two of Twitch streams have been primo. So go check them out. All those links will be in the description, and I will see you guys on Monday. Not Wednesday, Monday, and I'll answer your questions in the comments. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace. Peace. Peace.